all of this. Joining us, Democratic Congresswoman Jackie Speier of California. She's a member of the House Intelligence Committee. Congresswoman, thanks for joining us. You heard Sam Nunberg say right here on CNN that President Trump was right, that this is a witch hunt. What are the consequences, though, of Sam Nunberg's defying the special counsel, Robert Mueller?
I think he's preparing himself to go to jail. I don't think he appreciates the seriousness of this subpoena, and I think that he is basically putting Special Counsel Mueller in the position of having to act, because if he basically can snub his nose at the special counsel, then others will find it convenient to do so. You cannot evade a subpoena.
That's a fair point. Nunberg also says President Trump actually knew about that very controversial June 2016 Trump Tower meeting with Russians. Listen to this.
He talked about it a week before, and I don't know why he did this. All he had to say was, yeah, we met with the Russians. The Russians offered us something, and we thought they had something, and that was it. I don't know why he went around trying to hide it, and he shouldn't have.
But Sam Nunberg was actually fired from the Trump campaign almost a year earlier in late summer 2015. That was very early on in the campaign. Do you believe he really can be trusted as a witness?
Well, I can't speak to that. But I have always thought that when then-candidate Trump on the Indiana primary boasted about how he was going to have a very important speech the following week and provide dirt on Hillary Clinton, he was, in fact, mimicking the words that were in some of the emails that kind of generated the Trump meeting in Trump Jr.'s meeting with the Russians. So there's more here than meets the eye. I don't know if he's a good source of it, but I'm sure that the special counsel is following up on all of these clues.
I'm sure he is as well. What does all this tell you, Congresswoman, about where the Mueller investigation is heading?
You know, I think the investigation is heading to where the facts are leading him. And I think the facts are leading him to financial dealings that then Trump had as the head of the Trump organization with Russians. We don't know the full aspects of it because we've never seen, for one thing, his tax return. And I think that's part of the secret of unlocking the relationship that exists between the Russians and Donald Trump, who was then the president of the Trump organization. There are too many of these deals he did with Russian oligarchs and with criminals who had passed that no one would engage in business with unless you were accustomed to doing it and had kind of flown under the radar for as long as I think Trump has.
Congresswoman Jackie Speier, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.